Have you ever felt like everyone is getting ahead while you stay stuck in place? You are trying your best, you are pushing forward, but nothing seems to change. The goal looks just as far away today as it did last year. It is not that you do not want it. It is not even that you are not trying. The real issue is more simple and much closer to home. What if the main thing in your way is you? Long ago, in a land between tall mountains, there lived a young man named Eris. He had a quick mind, full of ideas about the life he could have. But even with all that promise, he felt lost. He watched the workers in his town, the men who wove cloth, the men who shaped pots, the men who cut stone with steady hands. Eris would start a job with great energy. But when the work got hard, when he made a first mistake, his heart would break. He would walk away. "Why am I not like them?" he would ask the walls of his small house. His father, before he died, said he just had a wandering spirit. But Eris felt it was more. It was a flaw he could not see. Then a cold winter hit. The water turned to ice. Food became scarce. In that hard time, Eris faced a fact he could not escape. He was his own biggest problem. He had the want, but not the will. He saw the dream, but lacked the drive. Have you ever said that out loud? One pale morning, carrying this new and heavy truth, Eris walked to the still, frozen pond. There, he met an older man named Silas, known for his deep knowing. Silas did not give soft words. He saw the fight in Eris's eyes and spoke clear. "You cannot build a strong house on weak ground," he said. "And you cannot build a good life with a mind that fights itself. You must win the war inside before you can win anything outside." The words hit him, not as a blow, but as a light. Eris said, "But how? Where do I start?" Silas answered, "With one piece of string. Learn to rule the string, and you will learn to rule the hand that holds it." Eris went back to his town and picked the simplest task he knew, making nets for catching fish. On day one, his hands were all wrong. The rough rope bit his skin. The web was a knotted disaster. The old voice in his head told him to stop. But this time, he did not hear it. He thought of the frozen pond and the words said there. Every morning, before first light, he sat at his net frame. Every bad knot was not a sign to quit, but a thing to learn from. Days became weeks. The sore spots turned to tough skin. The knotted mess, bit by slow bit, started to look like something firm, something good. But the real trial was yet to come. A wild summer storm, worse than any before, wrecked the town. It broke homes and ripped apart the very nets Eris had made with such care. Many lost hope, seeing only loss. But Eris saw something new. He saw a challenge. He worked past the tired, fixing not just his own nets, but those of his neighbors. He moved with a calm he never felt before. The boy who gave up was gone. Now there was a man who stayed. The town took note. Their looks of sorrow turned to looks of trust. Eris, they started to say, made his own might. Years later, Eris was not just the town's best net maker. He had made new, tougher nets that men from other places came to buy. But his real prize was not in coins or fame. It was the quiet peace he held inside. He had faced the storm in his own heart, and he had built a safe place there. He learned that a true aim is not found, it is made. Made in the plain, boring daily choice to try again. He taught others not just the craft, but the rule. The first and greatest task you will ever face is the work on you. All else comes from that base. So if you are stuck today, feeling the full weight of what you could be, know this: your change will not come in a flash. It will be made piece by piece, step by step. Begin with your one piece of string, the one skill, the one routine, the one act. Be there when you don't feel like it. Keep going when it stings. One day you will turn back and see the person you used to be could not have come this far. You had to make the person who could. The road starts not out there, but in here. Master this inner world, and the outer world will have no choice but to change. If this tale spoke to you, give it a like. It helps more people find these ideas. For more guides to your own inner world, subscribe to Voice of Light. Your change starts the second you choose to build.